also something awesome that everyone is going to be fighting for here. PAX Arena doing it right as we get a look at the guns to kick things off. It's going to be Relics on the Ghost, just 2 Ghosts. It's a lot of classics and armor coming out of your attackers.
Okay. See this mid-pressure, Sinatra already getting things started with a bang. Contact made towards short as well. Dapper knows what's up, but commits to the second. Tens trades it, and suddenly this A-hit looks a little bit more scary. They could definitely get the spike down. I want to see what that Omen does. Maybe trying to hold the back flank for now, but kind of irrelevant to how this round plays out. They kind of need to speed up here and support the rest of their team. As this retake, it's got bodies to it.
Does Sinatra have any more curveballs, or did he use them both to break his way out of Garage? That's going to be the question for me on the retake. Tens is going to punish stick through the smoke, and Shazam will answer back on Relics, who's holding down long A. So it's just 2 players on the site. Tens about to have his hands full, trying to do work with the classic, and now he's got help. Mitch is going to go down, so it's only Tens, and finally they will be outgunned.
Try and capitalize on, well, sadly, any small advantage you can get, because obviously the opponents are on a substantially better buy, but Tens, always a threat. So crossfire in middle might be undone if they're not careful.
Big wall going up. Is there a hold? Nope, it's going to be clean. As I say it, it's actually Dapper who's going to rotate around and get the triple there. The Spectre is clean, but Tens still alive. He took that early damage. He's surviving, spike in hand, and he's got his Cypher to work with. So the 2 are going to make their way over to the C site as it's Zombs. Last man standing. Remember, this was guns versus pistols. And again, it is Cloud9 with the man advantage. Final 10 seconds. Spike is planted. Will we see the 1v2 clutch from Zombs this time around?
I actually loved everything that Cloud9 just did. I talked about their creativity on the attacking side. You're seeing it now. Zombs has to play this. He does have good armor, but, well, you've got Tens with good aim, so that does become a bit of a problem. Yeah, there it is. Tens with 3, but the theory was right. That 4-play face towards
past, with Tens leading the charge, will Relics set him up for it? You take a look, everyone is stacking up C-Long. This could be a hugely punished. Good paranoia, but it's going to be sick. Holding strong on the back of the site. Kills score back, left, and right. It's just Shazam left now in the 1 versus 2. Mitch. Will he be able to get the pick? Shazam with some nice jump pieces, continuing to do the damage, and that spike is still not planted, but the res comes in.
Piece, but look at Phoenix, look at Sinatra. He's just pushed straight up middle, and no one's seen it.
And Shazam walks out the front door with everyone worrying about what's going down over at the B mid. It's Shazam
pushing up, so they're going to work this out. But how do you get past Dapper here with this op? That I don't know if they've got any utility to do it. A little bit of a shoulder peek, a little bit of a jiggle peek, and it's done it. Mitch is there. He takes down Dapper, and suddenly the site's open.
It was Mitch with the jiggle.
Out that time for Sinatra.
And once Mitch gets rolling, I feel like the man was sitting on AK, all 8K. The entire match against Homa. Shazam is going to get the first pick on Tens. And that's a big one. Aggressive peek from
smokes down.
Dom's feeling out the pressure here. Puts the smoke down towards middle now. Probably gonna be a little bit worried. They're up on the site. That was a beautiful blind coming out from the Omen. Spike gonna be planted, and suddenly this defensive side is pretty cut off. Now they're going in individually. I'm a little worried they're not waiting on those rotations, but maybe feeling they can make it count while they can, while the players are close by. But it's not worked out. It's trading effectively for the attacking team.
3 attackers left. None of them playing tight on the spike. They've all dropped back. Forcing movement here out of Shazam, and he is going to get peeked by Vice as he is going to make it now just 1 player left. Dapper, can he work the miracle? I'd expect him to save the op, but they're going to be coming hunting for him. Now he's been spotted by Relics. Will he loop around in time?
Just about going to be okay. You're going to have Relics trying for it. And as much as they did remove some of those 50-50 angles before, there's still some that remain, so Dapper better be on point. Relics again proving his value in droves. This man's nuts so far in this game. His value is insurmountable. Does he check the corner? Of course he does, but he loses it. So now there's a chance, but it's a thin one, and it gets put to bed instantly. Ken's instantly on the aggress as well. Not going to slow down. Not going to hinder him for a second. Shazam outdone already.
Shazam only hit 1 of those blades, and he was expecting the kill. That's going to be costly. Sinatra investing his run it back as well. Out come the curveballs, but he's slowed down. Great Cypher play from Vice as he locks it up, keeps his teammate alive, and they will take
early. They aren't going to cross through towards short, but Sinatra's going to be close by this time.
Shinobi trying to get the information, and now Sinatra is making the noise. Saw the tip of the gun, and he's going to punish Vice. Able to get some help from Shazam just in time. The duo doing work at long, and Zoms is going to cut down Tens. It's just the two attackers left, but Mitch, he's been on fire. There are two more for him.
My God, that was good. That flank just kept it safe. That just flying up short. They need to get the spike towards site, and they've done just that. Switching over to Mitch, and now suddenly Relix is on patrol. Gonna try and keep Sick humble. Might buy him some time on the rear. Just no! Overly confident that it was gonna work out to blind Sick, and he's had none of that. Gonna get them back, keep the economy strong, keep their players up. And again, time for the defuse to come in. It's recovery, but it was I'm gonna say it for what I feel it was. Maybe I'm wrong there. I think that's
the young man. Let's see what he's gonna do though. As we have a triple stack down long, they go for the instant peek as Shazam is gonna see Tens in the air. Now instant punish. The resurrect is gonna come out, but what a start here from Shazam. Great read.
Just got outplayed, didn't you, a little bit there? Now, they have noted both players, so this is a bit worrying now. This commitment towards A-Long is pretty isolated. Tens is going to find Shazam. Sinatra is very much on his own. He's going to try and buy as much time as he can. He's trying to survive, and he's done so well to do just that. Takes down Tens from the grave, and this should allow time for rotations, but it's just Zoms here.
Just Zoms, and he doesn't use the maul. He didn't want to pull it out. Thought they could be coming up faster, and instead he is going to be found in the body. Great shots coming through by Shinobi. Now it's the retake. Can they pull off the 2v3? It's going to be Sick working with Dapper. Sick already pushed up as Dapper is distracting from Heaven, was able to find the first, and now actually is behind him at CT, it looks like. So both players trying to watch each other's back. Down goes Dapper. Sick is going to be
working towards B. That's going to be a big factor. It's going to keep these players busy, and it's Mitch this time towards Zoms. Beautifully handled. I love seeing a little bit of alert coming in, especially with favorable numbers. Why not try it? They can fall away now. They can try and catch anyone desperate to save, knowing that maybe with that jet still up, you want to take away whatever gun Shazam has, and, well, he's going to keep hold of it for now, but it's worth it to try and do the damage. The economy, the defensive side, is looking pretty shattered here.
Shazam wins his. Vice is going to take down Sinatra, though. Only a stinger, so not the best weapon to try and save for the next round. As Shazam looks for exits, able to get his second of the round. Shinobi?
Getting from Shazam, free info being garnered here. There is going to be the traps in the way, so got to be careful how he does it, but B's being taken as we speak.
Yeah, Shazam's going to be on a nice flank, though, and if Tens is looking forward, he could be the first one to fall. Relix is on the other side of the wall. Zoms is actually going to hold true with the Ghost as he gets the first pick on Mitch. That is going to delay the spike plant, and the spike is having to rotate out. Shazam on the flank doing huge damage as he finds his third, looking for a fourth. Shinobi able to answer back with one, but the damage was already done. Dapper cleans it up, and that is a hold true over on A. That's where the hit is coming, and it's Dapper working through the smoke, able to take out Vice and gets the info spotted out through the defender spawn. Sinatra leading the charge, caught with a curveball in hand, but he's traded out as Sick is able to pick up the kill. Now Shazam trying to work magic, but the Brimstone late smokes coming into play.
They're holding it. I'm pretty sure they're still on this one. Shazam's going to re-smoke it. Double dips on it. He's still going, and he's still got it. Nicely done from Shazam.
And of course, you have your camera set up at short A watching your flank. That's where they got punished last time. Shazam was able to loop around through when they tried to go for the B plant. This time, Tens going up and above, but Zoms was playing way deep. Is going to use his ultimate, the orbital strike. Going to force everyone out, stops the plant attempt.
A spike. Oh, he just cancels it. Nice work from Sinatra to push in on that timing. Loses out to Vice in the end, but the spike now down is going to be on the attacking side to try and make it back up. But Vice is being just a real threat here, and Shazam, can you go big again? This time a little bit trickier, but with that spike being where it is, there's a chance for a bit of play here.
Great timing by Vice. As soon as Dapper goes to throw the ult, the peek comes in and makes this a 1v2. Operator inside a bubble on B site, pinched between two players. Good luck, Shazam. 3 in a row off of some big plays. Sinatra has been pure with the frenzy and the pistol rounds. This time, though, a great paranoid comes in as it's Relix and Shinobi holding down C. Relix still surviving, finds another one on Zoms, and once again, it is now a 1v4 for the Sentinels. This time, it's Dapper.
Cloud9 knew what was up. Sinatra on the frenzy, aggressive, blah, blah, blah. It didn't work that time. They were prepared, nice utility, well held. Dapper trying to do damage, got to try and do something, but the round might be a little bit too far away. As look where that spike is. They can just sit in this crossfire. They shouldn't let him get an individual 1v1.
Be an all-in. Will the wall go up? Sick. Down to about 10 HP. The Paranoia is going to find at least 2, and the Bulldog will find more. Relics doing the damage. Sick still alive in the middle for now. But he's got an Ares and 2 pistols looking his way. Everyone's going to fall for the Sentinels, and another big hold. Cage is up at the perfect time. Tens is going to be flashed out of position, but comes running in. Will be found with a headshot as kills are going back and forth. It's 2 down from each side. Spike still not planted. Shazam has it in hands as the Sentinels are going to be backing away. Shazam, half health. Long A controlled by Dapper. Operator on site. Again, tight angles from Shazam, but he thrives here.
He should try and stick to this angle. See if any utility throws him off. So far, so good. He can hold this. He can commit. You can see they're lining up, and here we go. First is good. Is there going to be a second peek from him? That's a bit bold. A little bit too bold for me. And oh, it suddenly opened up an avenue in which this retake is looking worse. But Dapper, oh, he's good for one, but not the second. Mitch is there. And it's all gone terribly wrong.
Fast and at short range. Here comes Sinatra flying through.
They're having none of it. They've got him red every day of the week. He has had no success, and on the other side, the other player, his counterpart, his counterpiece is Tens. And count to 3, the man's racking up the bodies. He wants to get to 12 rounds. He wants to look at the third map. He's thinking about bind already. He's a map ahead. This guy's having a great time, and these kills are paramount to the success of his team. Toms may find Shinobi, but how the hell do they break in beyond that? I don't know.
Mitch, the top fragger, stacked up with Tens, the most electric player in this matchup. Good luck, Mr. Brimstone. Meanwhile, though, Sick is easing in with his Bulldog, and he is going to make this now.
Contact falls away. I love this from Mitch. Very safe play.
He's going to get a res
try and
here.
make a one-man thing. He's going to fall away. He can now hold the angle, so they're locked on the site. Very smart from Mitch and safe, allowing time for these rotations. Jet's there now. Relics is there now. It's time to try and play this retake back in. They're doubling up towards CT. This is going to be a tough one to play back through, but that's the beginning. And Tens, is he going to do it all himself? No, Sick is still trying to hold on.
Sick has a resurrect if he's able to pull it off, but there's 2 players on the sites. He's just going to stick with his guns here. That's a third. Sick makes the 2v4. At least Sinatra. But a peek is still clean from Sick. Lit up, but Shinobi can't punish with the Sheriff in time. Does massive damage, but not enough to finish.
So far, so good. Spike is down, though. So they've got to keep this clean. You don't want those threats to arise. We've said it before. These rounds are scary because you can lose out to those pistols, those, you know, lighter purchases potentially. Nice work from Sinatra. There's a little bit of a threat here, but no, it's been...
No problem so far for the defenders, despite losing Tens early.
You will not kill my allies.
Res towards middle. That Omen going to sit around here, and here comes the hit. It's going to be towards C. Nice slow from Mitch. He's going to hinder their progress. And again, we're down to 20 seconds here, Puckett. This is going to be late in the day now.
Gotta get onto this site. Gotta get this plant down, or at least pick up all of the kills. Mitch holding strong as Relics chimes in with 2 of his own. That is already 3 down. Make it 4, and once again, Dapper is going to fall for the second time as Relics. I think they end it here, Warren. Do they?
We're going to find out. It's an all-in piece.
Was that a collat to start? I'll take it.
It's the double. It's a straight-up double, and you've taken out some of your big hitters straight away. There's no better way to do it, and no better match. Bringing
back the numbers. This is fully a 3 versus 5 with 50 seconds and a Tens in your face. He's going to find his third. Get the ace, Tens. I'm ready for another highlight clip. Let's put this game away and move forward. Now, the ultimate is still available for Zops. That's the only thing that I can see in their favor, and I'm just going to shut up and watch Tens for a little bit.
Okay. Let's watch Tens in his natural environment here, prowling and destroying Sentinels one by one. Unfazed by anyone. I don't know what Zoms does, man. What can you do in these buckets?
Okay. All right, they're giving them the opportunity for the ace, and there it is. Oh. Tens and Cloud9 will tie up this series 1-1 after a fantastic attacking half. They hold it down on defense and tie this one up.
The series is good, Puckett. It's going to be so damn good. Okay, so in now we have to look at the next map being Bind. This will change things up, but in recap, I think if anyone's watched previous tournaments, previous games...